Hi, it's Michelle with Masterpieces with Michelle, and I am here today. It is April 1st, and I am here to share with you some ways to kind of de-stress and bring yourself back to the present moment. I went through my studio and cleaned out a couple of things, and I found this book called Questions and Answers. 365 questions, 4 years, 1,460 sketches. It's a 4-year art journal for creatives. And so I thought that I would do a quick little video of different things, kind of follow along in this pattern. As you can see, it has room for 4 days, or not 4 days, 4 years. So I'll start here, and then we'll see how long this lasts. Hopefully this will last longer than Corona does. So, so one of my models is doodle the residue of your day away. So that's what we're gonna do. And I like to practice art for 20 minutes a day. It's actually very relatively simple to just fit in 20 minutes. I have a friend who used to tell me you can do anything for 15 minutes, and so it's 2020. Let's do anything for 20 minutes, all right? So April 1st, it says, "It is said that a perfect circle does not exist. Give it a try anyway and fill it in with an abstract pattern." So I'm going to do this one. I'm going to move my camera down a little bit so you can see better. There you go. And when I do a circle, I like to keep my wrist straight and move from my elbow and my shoulder. And I'm actually going to use, maybe I'll use a little bit darker. Here's a gray. This is my handy dandy colored pencils jar. So so I'm kind of going in a circle space. There we go. All right, we'll see what that looks like. Okay, so then I fill it with an abstract pattern. What do you think? What kind of abstract pattern should I use? I'm not going to get rid of the stuff on the outside, just because I like it. I like it there. I like things to be, I'm not one of those people who is a perfectionist, so I like things to have their own organic feel to them. So I'm gonna do some Zentangle and see what that feels like. Oh, you know what this makes? It makes me feel like a bird's nest, probably because of the lines there. So, okay, so here, I'm gonna follow this along. So what are you doing right now? We are like, the world is on lockdown for, I live in Tampa, Florida, so our city is literally on lockdown as of midnight tonight. And so we're not allowed to leave unless we go to the grocery store or do, you know, essential things. I'm just going to kind of make this up as I go along and see what happens. So what are you doing during your lockdown? Are you playing games with your children? Are you gardening? Are you sewing? I know that there are a lot of people, because of the need for masks for the medical crews that are out there enduring this horrific disaster. Are you sewing masks for people? Are you gardening? Let me see, this one goes all the way back up here. I'm gonna come back up here and come down. Or are you one of those people who need a break, who need to watch me do this? Because your, let's see here, because you are one of those essential workers. So there's one. And you know what? And I feel like I want to do this kind of like a reverse checkerboard. What are you thinking? And then this will go here. Yep. And then this will go here. So have any of you ever done Zentangles before? If you have, what do you think? That goes there, this goes, I think this goes here. Yep, there we go, and then this one goes here. So this is kind of fun for me. Alright, and then this one goes here. See that little oopsie that I have there? Nobody's gonna know, because when I do the other part, it will be fine. So, what's your favorite color? I don't know why I chose brown. I actually thought it was gray. And gray's not my favorite color either, but I was just trying to do something darker so you could see. I'm sure you can see. I'll find out. This is my GoPro, so I can't sit behind it. Alright. Here. I love the sound of colored pencils. Yeah. Alright, so I think I'm done with that. Alright, what color should we do next? How about purple? Purple, and we can do, I want to go like this. Just draw these little lines, and then I can put little circles in them. What do you think? Circle, 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 circle. And then I'll do here and here, and do odd and even. Oops, and I'm running out of space. That's okay, because it moves too. So, how many movies have you watched since you've been on quarantine? Have you watched any good ones? Have you cleaned out your closet? I know lots of people are cleaning out my closet. I'm actually doing a podcast with a very dear friend of mine, Debbie Happy Cohen, on joy-based living. And we've been doing a podcast just about every night. Last night we both started teaching online classes. So I also teach online classes, and she does online groups as well. So if you want to know anything more about her, you can go to joybasedliving.com. And if you want to listen to our podcasts, click on the word lioness, and it will be, you'll hear her, you'll hear me, and all of our fun and wonderful recordings. We talk about some really cool stuff. I'm trying to offset these as I go around the corner. It's kind of interesting. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. So, and then I'm doing online classes, so if you're interested about that, just please let me know. And shoot me a message underneath, or yeah, just shoot me a message underneath the down there in the comment section, and say, hey Michelle, I want to learn about your art classes. What do you offer? I can teach all kinds of things online. I had some really good classes last night. There we go. Alright, so we go from brown to purple to, let's do something this this color. What color is this? True green. It looks like kind of a neon to me, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so what about circles? Nope. What about triangles? Yeah. There you go. I'm also the curator of the Carrollwood Cultural Center. And so I did a bunch of videos before we all went on quarantine. I have 6 different galleries. And so those, if you go to carrollwoodcenter.org and go under gallery, you can see me do, you can see the kind of art that I display there. I have some really good pieces right now. The name of the main exhibit is called Floating Vessels. And it's lots of boats and water and that type of thing. There we go. All right, so there is my circle with an abstract pattern. What do you think about that? You know what, I'm gonna fill this in over here too. There you go. So leave me a message below. Let me know what you're doing. If you're doing any art, please comment that there also. And I will see you tomorrow. So remember, art, doodle. You can doodle the residue of your day away. Okay? All right. Thanks so much. See you later. Bye.